holiday that has to begin that night. Not a bad excuse for a little bit of fun, really. So why don't you gargle, rinse and spit and sit back and enjoy some of our funniest moments.
There's a toothbrush there and 400 chairs as well, all ready to blow sky high and send two people off on the holiday of a lifetime. Our toothbrush tickets are like gold, so let's meet some of the lucky ones who've struck it rich. Natalie and Amanda have been camped out for days to reserve their seats, while Anna and Shane have decided it would be easier to build their own. And Tracy has gone to great lengths in order to catch Tim's eye tonight. With luggage, passports and toothbrushes in hand, let's open the doors to Audrey, Nicole, Jason, Ali, the list it goes on and on. So pencil yours in too as we present tonight's one-off edition of Don't Forget Your Toothbrush!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man whose heart is laden with love, Mr. Tim Ferguson! Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. The love boat. Soon we'll be making another run. The love boat promises something for everyone. Take a cruise to adventure, your mind on a new romance. Hey girl, and love won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile on a friendly shore. It's love. Welcome aboard, it's love. Hello everyone, and welcome aboard. Don't forget your toothbrush. Well, we have so many handsome girls in here tonight. Hello girls! And my, what a pack of pretty boys. Hello boys! And draped in feathers and fluff, we can't get enough of Miss Wendy. And let's look into the heart of music now as we welcome Mr. Chong Lim and the Don't Forget Your Toothbrush Orchestra. Welcome once again to Don't Forget to Toothbrush, the show that makes wishes come true, that makes fantasy holidays a reality and makes 400 audience members very nervous every week. And why not? Because you never know when something like this might happen. Hello, Doris and John Jovic. How are you tonight?
Hello, Tim.
Or should we call you John Bon Jovic? Nice to see you. I guess you've never heard that one, have you?
I have heard that one before.
Woo! No worries. You bear a striking resemblance to someone who went to Harvard.
Who?
Don't worry about it, mate. Now listen, you had a cat, didn't you, called Russell?
Oh, no, yes.
Oh. And what happened to poor little Russell?
Poor Russell got very sick and poor Russell got put down.
Oh, no. And what did you do? Did you bury him?
No.
What did you do?
We stuffed him.
That's normal. So I guess Russell doesn't get out much.
No.
Well, he's out tonight. Hello, Russell! Russell's having the time of a lifetime tonight. Well,
15 minutes of fame.
That was his 15 minutes of fame. Pity it came a little bit too late for Russell there. Now, Doris, you guys have a bit of a Marilyn Monroe fetish, don't you? You love Marilyn. Why is it that you like her so much?
She's gorgeous.
Well, we think it's a bit more deep-seated than that, quite frankly. So we went and asked Doris's mum and dad if they know where the Marilyn Monroe obsession comes from.
I have no idea where she gets it from. You told me.
I don't know.
That sure is your dad. Well,
Not my dad.
it sure ain't Marilyn Monroe. Here's $100. Go, Barry Russell. Let's go. How's it going, Carol?
Oh, really good.
You've got a little puppy dog called Teddy, is that right? Do you talk to Teddy in your own special language, don't you?
I do.
Give us a demo.
Oh, no, I need a dog here.
You need a dog?
It's got to come next week.
Oh, what a disappointment, because the only dog we've got is Teddy, here tonight! Well, hello, Teddy. Okay, now, Carol. Hello, Teddy. How are you, little dog? But don't let the dog lick me. I'll get really uptight. Now, let's have a little demo now.
Oh, hang on. They're snapping the dirt. Oh, what have they been doing? They're snipping and they're snapping it. Oh,
Whoa.
Papa. Isn't it
Carol,
funny?
take $100 for therapy, if nothing else. You think Carol's weird? Let's go! Hello, Zena Walker.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
I'm good, thanks.
Well, it's lovely to have you in with us.
Nice to be here.
Well, that's good. Now, listen, would it be too rude for me to ask how old you are?
21.
20. Well, that's amazing. That's incredible. You're in big trouble. You told me something else. You almost hold the record for being the most senior person in our audience. Now, that record is still held by Leonard Stallworthy, who is a 76-year-old punter, and he came along to our very first show. But 21 years old is still close enough, so why don't you come with me? Watch your step there. Well, now, Zena, step over this way. How many grandkids have you got?
5.
5! Must be the sunlight that's attracting them. Now, you're a fairly active person. You've got your lawn bowls to think of.
Yes.
And your Texan line dancing.
Yes.
And, of course, a glass of sweet sherry every
Yes.
evening. Doesn't go astray.
Yes.
Now, you've got a pen pal in the United States called Beatrice Lutson.
I do.
How long have you been writing to her for?
Ooh, 60 years?
60 years. And in all of those 60 years, you've only ever written to each other.
That's right.
You've never spoken to each other?
No.
Well, tonight's your lucky night because we have live via satellite from Connecticut in the United States, your pen friend of 60 years, Beatrice Lutson. Hello, Beatrice. Beatrice, can you hear us?
Yes. Hi, Zena.
Hi, Beatrice. How are you, darling?
Oh, I'm very nervous, but
Oh, hang on. Can we go back? Sorry. Or maybe we can get it back later in the show.
Okay.
Well, then again, maybe you can just turn around and say hello to her. Zena Walker, meet Beatrice Lutson. Beatrice, we nearly didn't get you here. You didn't have a passport 6 days ago.
I sure didn't.
Well, we got you one, and we got you here, and you two must have a lot to talk about, so we'll let you do that right now.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
Nice to meet you, Zena and Beatrice. We want to thank our friends from Qantas who made this little miracle possible. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. This is live. This is Toothbrush. We'll be back. Let's talk automobiles. It's often said that the kind of car that you drive is indicative of the sort of person that you are. Now, if that's the case, heaven help the person who owns this car. Oh, hello, Gabrielle. You're a kindergarten teacher, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Now, you're the proud owner of a car that you call the Yellow Peril. Now, is it true that when the Yellow Peril travels at over 80 kilometres an hour that the gear stick wobbles so much you've got to hold it in place with your left leg?
Well, yes.
Well, that's great. And what happens if you need the clutch in a hurry? It's think quick, isn't it? Don't you worry, I'm sure you're perfectly safe because the Yellow Peril is perfectly safe when it rains because it just won't start.
I can just clean the distributor cap and it's all right.
Oh, there you go. Mind you, I did like this lovely little crystal we found dangling on the rear vision mirror. Not to mention the extremely attractive car seat covers as modelled by our very own Miss Wendy. Gabrielle, tell me, where is the Yellow Peril tonight?
It's at my house.
It's at your house. Do you kind of get the feeling that it's not where you left it, Gabrielle?
No, a little bit.
You're checking for your keys there.
Yeah, I've got them.
Would you like to see where the Yellow Peril is? Well, Gabrielle, right now your car is here. Yes, Gabrielle, the Yellow Peril is well and truly stranded in the middle of this car park, right in the line of fire of this fully loaded M11 tank. We are now currently in contact with former Tank Commander Jerry Campbell. Tank Commander Campbell, can you hear us?
Communications are established, sir.
Well done, Commander Campbell. Now, are your weapons at the ready?
They're primed, they're pumped, and we're pointing.
Terrific. Commander Campbell, you just stay exactly where you are. We'll be back to you in a minute. But right now, Gabrielle, Commander Campbell, the Yellow Peril, and that M11 tank could be about to win you $3,000. Big, since you're about to play our favourite game, blow up your bomb. Okay, Gabrielle, need we say more? For $3,000, we want you to blow your bomb to Kingdom Come using our little tank there. Now, let's face it, the world will be a safer place with the Yellow Peril off the road. So what do you think, everybody? What do you reckon? Blow it up! Whoa! What do you say?
Blow it up.
Woo! What about you, Miss Wendy?
No, I don't think so, Tim.
Oh, Miss Wendy loves a nice car. And what about you, Chong? Blow up the bomb! Hey! Okay, Gabrielle, no pressure on you. It's up to you. $3,000 if you let us blow up your bomb.
Has it got my toolkit in it?
No, we've taken everything. We've stripped the car of all of your possessions, and they're very safely with the Tank Commander right now. What do you say?
All right.
She's gonna blow up the bomb! Okay, Tank Commander Campbell, ready your weapons and prepare to fire in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, indeed. Well done, Gabrielle Peroni. But look, we haven't quite finished with you yet, so why don't you come with me? Let's go. Well, now, Gabrielle, seeing as how you've become so financial all of a sudden, how would you like to buy this envelope and what's inside it for, say, oh, let me pick a number, $4,000? Now, of course, everybody wins things on Don't Forget Your Toothbrush, but don't take that for granted. What's in here could be worth a lot less than $4,000. Mind you, it could be worth a hell of a lot more. So you have a bit of a think. What do you think? You're going to take the card?
Yes.
Okay, you take that. I'll take the money. Okay, Gabrielle, all you have to do now is just open up the card and see what's inside. What is that? What does that say?
Raise the eyelid.
Raise the eyelid? Well then, let's raise the eyelid! Jump on in, Gabrielle. It's a brand new four-door Ford Laser Liata hatchback, valued at $28,000. No worries. Oh, congratulations, Gabrielle. You've just been playing Blow Up Your Bomb. It's just win, win, win here on Don't Forget to Toothbrush. And we've still got a hero to give you, as well as a holiday to give away that starts right here and right now. And speaking of right now, let's see if 25 people can run out of the studio and make out and get back here in 3 minutes. Ready, set, get, make it! the studios this evening, I stopped by my local bakery to peruse what was on offer in the out-of-date section, and that's where they keep all the food that's gone green and slimy and mouldy and inedible. And what a delightful selection of projectiles caught my eye. So, Australia, now we can ask the question, can you play golf with jam roly-polies? Can you play golf with a pavlova? Can you play golf with jam donuts by Hot Dog? Jam over here, donuts over there. Well, and Jenny Craig's gonna love this one. Can you play golf with a big, fat, sticky sponge cake? Uh-oh, I think I missed a bit. Now, one more item that did catch my eye was a great big rubbish bin in the corner. And in that rubbish bin were these maggots. There they are. Would you like a closer look? Yeah. How about over here, boys? Yeah. Hey. So now we can ask the big question, Australia. Can you play golf with maggots?
Help! Help!
What's that noise?
Help! 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 Set us free! We want to fly! We want to fly!
Shall we help the little maggots fly, boys and girls? Well, how about over here? Oh, you want me to do it over there? Straight down the guts. Open wide. Well, I think we've learned something tonight. You can play golf with food, but you can't play golf with maggots. Well, here, you grab those shoes. Now, tell me, what are your names?
Tracy.
Tracy.
Bryony.
Bryony.
Cassandra.
Cassandra, welcome to the show. Now, as you've probably guessed, we've had a bit of an accident out the back with your luggage and all of your belongings are all jumbled up together. Do we have these people's belongings? Hey, there they are. Hey, toss that one on there. Nice stuff. Well, it's anybody's guess who belongs to that one. And that's what we're here to find out. Some very nice items of clothes there. Now, they are all jumbled up there, and all of the clothes that you packed in your luggage to go away are all jumbled up in there. Now, behind us we have 3 suitcases with your names on them. Tracy, Bryony, Cassandra. Now, very simply, when I say go, all you have to do is hunt through that pile and get your own clothes, and only your own clothes, and put them in your bag, okay? Now, the first person to get all of their clothes into their bag and slam the bag shut will win a very wonderful, special, and mysterious prize. Okay, now, of course, the only rule is you cannot put an item of someone else's clothing in your bag. If you do that, I'm afraid you're disqualified. And also, sadly, we have to donate all of your clothes to the Smith family. So there is a downside. You understand the rules?
Yes.
You right to go?
Yes.
And pack your bags! Well, Cassandra's really moving along there. She's looking good. She's picking up that... Whoa! Are you sure that's yours? There we go, Cassandra. There she goes. We've got a lot of clothes here. Well, I think Tracy's really moving hot there. Bryony's looking good there. She's got all the clothes. Tracy's going hell for leather. We'll never know. Make sure that's yours. You sure that's yours? Cassandra! Well done! Congratulations! Oh, fabulous stuff and a very good try there. Well, let's just pop that over there. Well, congratulations, Cassandra. You came first, which means you win a very special Qantas mystery flight. Qantas mystery flights are the best. Would you like to know where you're going?
Yes.
Well, I'm not telling you, otherwise it wouldn't be a mystery, would it? Still, it's got to be a great time because you're flying with Qantas, our good mates. And, of course, on behalf of everyone here at Don't Forget Your Toothbrush, you all take home one of these fabulous Benetton cases. So, thank our good sports. Well, now, hang on. We've still got some clothes here. I don't suppose these belong to those guys, so who would they belong to? Oh, I know who this belongs to. Paula Grand, these are your clothes. Why don't you come down here with me? Now, Paula, welcome to the show. How are you?
Good.
Good. These are your clothes, aren't they?
Some of them.
Some of them. Which ones? Is this yours? Which one's yours?
Oh, I don't know.
This? Do you recognise these?
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, that's yours.
Mine.
Did you pack these in your bag to go away to Honolulu? You didn't? Well, where are they from? They're from your place.
Chrissy did it, didn't she?
Well, let's
Chrissy,
put them back where they belong. It's your bedroom. There we go, Paula. Feel at home. Walk right in, grab a pew. Hey, whoa, comfy. Of course it's your room. We've been hammering, nailing, chainsawing your place to pieces today. Such a pity it's rented. Still, what can we do? Now, do you mind if I have a look around? Thanks. Well, what do we go here? Some nice stuff, great things, and oh, look at this.
Help me! I'm a really stupid fluffy toy!
What do we have here? Whoa. What on earth is this for? That's fine. It's a Hoover. And, hey! So, not your real colour then? Still, it's a nice red. Oh, my God. Oh, it's okay. That's fine. Goes on the vacuum cleaner. Well, we have a whole pile of stuff here. Oh, we got clothes here and clothes here. Hope you don't mind. And, this oh, my Lord. Gee, Paula. It's amazing how things can just shrink like that. Well, so this is all your stuff. They're all your clothes. Actually, Paula, to tell the truth, they're not actually all your clothes because we've taken 5 items of your clothing out of the cupboard and we've given it to people in the crowd here tonight, okay? Now, they're going to be wearing them out there. They're 5 items. There's a multicoloured check lumber jacket. There's a blue and white check shirt, your red jumper with white stripes, that lovely lemon scarf with blue flowers, and that grey tailored jacket, very tasteful. Now, grey, yeah. I don't know, man. There were so many clothes in there, even I got lost. And what can you do with special items like this one? That's hard to remember. Hey, grab a seat. I want to show you something very special. Guess what you've got at your place? Grab a seat. Look, you've got your own band. Man, they don't come cheap. Now, in a second, we're going to give you 45 seconds just to run around the audience and find those items of your clothing,
Can I
okay?
just know what they were again?
Yeah, you just take a look at that and have a think. Now, all you have to do is find those 5 items, and for every item that you can find, we'll give you $200. Sound okay? All right. Okay. Now, before we begin, I'll give you a bit of a hint. Most of the people wearing your clothes are sitting on or near an aisle, all right? You've got 45 seconds. Go for it! Off she goes, Paula! Man, she's got the jacket! Paula, you gotta grab the jacket! Here we go. Paula! Paula! Paula, grab your clothes. That's the way. Well done, Paula! Fantastic stuff. That's 5 items of clothing at $200 a piece is 1,000 biggeroonie. Well done. So you grab a seat there, Paula, and we'll see you later. There she goes, Paula Grant. Well, we'll still be going for a spin after the break, and we have a couple of superstars still to meet, and a holiday to Honolulu in the balance. We'll see you when all the paid bits are over. All over. welcome back. This here is Vicky. And earlier on in the show, we sent her husband Jeff off to do a little bit of trick-or-treating on this very special Halloween evening. Right now, Jeff is standing outside the Don't Forget to Toothbrush Happy Halloween Holiday Hotel. Well, now the Happy Halloween Holiday Hotel has 12 rooms, Vicky. Okay, now, in a moment, we're going to ask Jeff to spend 90 seconds going from room to room. And all he has to do is go to as many rooms as he can, open the door and collect whatever is inside. Now, inside 5 of those rooms, we have some treats. Now, the treats are the good thing. Inside 2 of those treat rooms, we have $500 each. Inside another 2 of the treat rooms, we have $1,000 each. And then there is our personal favourite room that has 2,000 big ones. Now, the other 7 rooms, I'm very sorry to say, have tricks. We'll just have to find out what they are as we go along. Now, Vicky, you're going to be the one telling Jeff which rooms to go to. And to help you do that, here comes Miss Wendy with her 2 big pumpkins. Hello, Miss Wendy.
Hello, Tim.
This is Vicky.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi. Now, Miss Wendy, do you mind if we take a peek inside your pumpkins?
Peek away, Tim.
Oh, my God! Inside Miss Wendy's 2 big pumpkins, we have 12 little baby pumpkins. Miss Wendy, could you please pour them into your cauldron of coolness?
Yes.
And in they go. Now, all of these pumpkins have the numbers 1 to 12 written on them. And all we want you to do in a second, Vicky, is just to reach in, grab the pumpkins one at a time, tell us the number, and then Jeff has to go to the room with the corresponding number.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Are you right to go, Jeff?
Yeah, sure am, yep.
Okay, don't be too scared. Let's play. Reach in there and drag one out.
6, 9, 9.
It's number 9. Let's start the clock. And off he goes. Go to number 9. Will it be a trick? Will it be a trick? Who knows? We feel lucky. It's it's foil fat splatters. Pick another one out there, Vicky.
3.
Number 3. Go, Jeff, go. He is fit, isn't he? Okay, he's really moving there. That's the way, Jeff. Let's have a look. Ooh. Go, 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 go. Open number 3. It's some feathers.
11.
Now to go to number 11. All the way up to the top floor. Number 11. Just 40 seconds to go. It could be good, it could be bad. Number 11. Oh! It's Gorilla Guts. Go to number 6. Down 1 floor, Jeff. Down 1 floor. You got 24 seconds to go. By George, I think we should give Jeff $1,000 just for his effort there. But the $2,000 was in room number 10. And, of course, room number 7 had $1,000. Room number 2 had $1,000. Room number 5 had $500. Room number 12 had $500. He went everywhere but where the money was. Well, Jeff, you look like you need a bit of a clean down.
No, a little bit of... Nothing a shower won't fix.
Well... Still, you've had something to eat, and that's always good.
Definitely have.
Thanks for being such a good sport and playing trick or treat. What's your name?
Robert.
What do you do for a living, Robert?
I am a photographer.
Whoa, you had to think about that one.
Yeah, well, we have problems sometimes.
You don't photography often?
No.
No, listen, Robert, why don't you jump into this suit Miss Wendy has here? You're going to need it for 2 very good reasons. Firstly, we want to protect our studio audience because we love them, and the show wouldn't be the same without them. And secondly, of course, this suit and this chair behind you could be about to win you $1,000, Robert. Okay, Bobby, could you do with $1,000?
Oh, man, could I do with $1,000?
There we go. He heard the question. Now, Bobby, you just sit back and relax there. Miss Wendy will check your padding for you while I explain the rules. Now, spill and spin till you can't stand up. Here's, of course, a very simple game. Robert, all you've got to do is make your way down through this aisle of beautiful supermarket stuff, down to that knob at the end there, see? And then you have to thump that knob like it's never been thumped before. All in 10 seconds. Sound easy enough?
Yes, down the hall, thump the knob,
10 seconds. Well, let's just see how easy it is for Robert after he's been for a ride in the chair of Chunder.
Oh, no. I throw up, Tim. I throw up.
Well, let's see. Are you ready to go, Rob?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Then spin, Robert, spin. Woo, there he goes. Whoa, Robert is alive tonight. Round and around. Okay, Robert, your visor's down, now go! Yes! Well done, Robert! Whoa, he's just won $1,000. Hey, here, get that stuff too, Robert. Get it out of the way, that's the way. What a legend. Well, that was spin till you can't stand up. Now, you never know who or what is going to pop up here on Don't Forget to Toothbrush. There's only one way to find out. Stick around.
This is
Don't forget your toothbrush. We've had a bit of a shout because we've got something to shout about tonight. We're sending two people on a holiday of a lifetime. Where do you want to go? Yeah. Where don't you want to go? Newcastle. And just one more question while we're at it. If you could all look at the monitors and tell me, please, whose teddy bear is this? Whose is it? Whose is it? Hello there. You'd be in the Rel Cuff, wouldn't you?
Yes, I am.
You'd be an insurance claims officer, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, and that would be your bear, wouldn't it?
It is.
Oh, what's his name?
Chinky.
Chinky. Are you a bit worried about Chinky right now?
Yes, I am.
Well, you
Don't
can save
hurt
that. No, we won't hurt. Of course we wouldn't hurt him. You save that for later because right now, Chinky could win you 2,000 big ones. Now, Narelle, you love Chinky, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, you a bit concerned about his well-being right now?
Oh, yeah, where is he?
Well, are you worried about the fact that he was behind bars in that shot?
Yes.
Well, don't you worry, because that was all pre-recorded earlier today. In fact, since then, Chinky's had a hell of a busy day.
Oh, no.
Chinky was up bright and early this morning to catch his limousine to the airport. And when he got there, the lovely Qantas flight attendant took Chinky's ticket and gave him a very good seat on the aeroplane. Isn't Chinky lucky? There he goes in his big Qantas 737 to a brand new destination in the skies. So, do you want to know where Chinky ended up? Yeah! Well, right now, Chinky's doing this. There he is. Chinky is currently suspended from one of our Don't Forget Your Toothbrush helicopters, 250 feet above Sydney Harbour. There he goes. That's about 75 metres for our Generation X viewers, and that, I must say, is a hell of a drop. Yes, he's been behind bars, he's been in an aeroplane, and now Chinky is surveying the city of wonder and harbours in style. But don't you worry, Narelle, because no harm is going to come to that beautiful little Chinky bear of yours unless you want it to. You just sit back now, Narelle, and relax and gather your thoughts while we step back in time a little and share with Australia the warm, the loving, the unconditional and almost unhealthy relationship Narelle Cuff has shared with her bear Chinky for the past 25 years. Jolly old Santa Claus brought Chinky into the life of Narelle when she was only 3 years old. Narelle decided to call him Chinky after the monkey from the Enid Blyton story, The Wishing Chair. Chinky lives on Narelle's bed and even goes away with her on holidays. They've been to the Gold Coast and to Hong Kong, and one of Narelle's favourite pastimes is to dress Chinky up in his Richmond Football Club beanie. Chinky's good times could be numbered now, though. There is another man in Narelle's life. She is now engaged to Ian, who unfortunately doesn't share the same affection for Chinky. Ian says that Chinky is ugly and will not be sleeping in their bed with them. Ian has even admitted to kicking his footy into Chinky when Narelle's back is turned. Well, Narelle, this is now Ian's a naughty boy, just clear your mind, because for the first time on Australian television, you and Chinky had the chance to play a game we like to call Drop Your Teddy. Well, Narelle, the name says it all, of course, but we'll clarify it anyway. For $2,000, are you prepared to drop Chinky into the cold depths of Sydney Harbour? What do you think, everybody? What do you think? What do you reckon?
No!
Why not?
No, she wants to jump out and spin.
What do you think?
No.
What do you think, Wendy?
No, I don't think so, Tim.
What about you, John?
Drop the teddy.
Hey. And what do the Flossettes think?
Drop the teddy.
Okay, well, Narelle, don't want to put any pressure on you there, but some say yes, some say no. For $2,000, will you drop Chinky to the plummeting depths?
Can Teddy swim?
Can you swim?
I can swim.
Well, then, if you get to Sydney in time, you may be able to save him, but with the rocks he's attached to, you're going to have to swim very deep.
I've got a snorkel, drop him.
We're going to drop the bear! For $2,000, she's going to drop the bear! Okay, then let's drop the teddy in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the teddy! There he goes! Bye-bye, Chinky! Whoa! Chinky is alive until he sinks, of course. There he goes, Narelle. You just won $2,000 for yourself. There it is, a happy girl with her money. And, of course, a very sad bear, of course. And that was Drop Your Teddy. Right now, Lindsay Field, oh, foxy one, it's time for you to get back to work.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a dog.
Hey, hello, Miss Wendy.
Hello, Tim.
Well, Miss Wendy is here to blow up a chair. Now, if it's your chair and you can answer our headline question correctly, then your holiday starts tonight. You feeling tough, Miss Wendy?
Is there any other way to feel?
So, should we?
We should.
You want to?
I'd like to.
Then let's do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The exploding chair is right up there. What's your name?
Bob.
And who are you travelling with, Barb?
My husband, Jamie.
Jamie, how's it going there?
Yeah, not bad.
Okay. Now, you get this question right, and you leave for London straight away with $3,000 of American Express traveller's checks in your hand, okay? So,
Rally's there.
are you excited?
Yes.
It's the right answer! It's the right answer! It's the right answer! Aloha! 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 It's the right answer! It's the right answer! You know the words. Let's sing confusion and all disillusion behind. Yeah, just like birds on a feather, a rainbow together we'll find. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, cantare. Oh. Well, you know, if there's one thing I've liked about this show, it's the fact of helping people who need a hand. This is Nikki. She's an unemployed single mother. Now she has $1,000 to spend. Why not? Now, it's time for us to wave our hands and give a fond farewell to Mr. Chong Lim and the Don't Forget to Toothbrush Orchestra. And blow a big kiss to the Flossettes. And of course, it's always a tragic time when we must say arrivederci, but not for too long, to Miss Wendy. Now, don't forget to smell the roses as you walk along. Don't forget, make a donation to Camp Quality and feel good about yourself. And don't forget to tune in when we come back in 1996. And don't forget your... because you're gonna need it soon. Volare. Volare.